Hey guys, I'm going to talk about Search Encrypt. It's a private search engine. I'm going to talk about private search engines in general, and then why it's important to use one. Search Encrypt is a privacy-based search engine. It has privacy by design, which means it's made to emphasize user privacy. That's its main purpose. So obviously that's integrated into all the functionality of the search engine. Search Encrypt, their goal is to provide search results without compromising your private information. It helps you search the web without leaving your data behind. So private search engines, essentially, they're just search engines that don't track their users. They, focus on privacy, so they deliver search results, but they take special precautions to protect your information and to not track you once you've clicked links, and then they don't follow you around the internet like say Google does. So there's quite a few options for private search engines. The biggest ones are DuckDuckGo, StartPage. StartPage also has one called XQuick, and then Search Encrypt is growing rapidly, and it's kind of on the same level as StartPage as far as traffic goes. Compared to Google, these search engines really aren't doing much, damage or like searches volume compared to Google. Google is, the website with the most traffic in the world. And for example, Search Encrypt, I think, is about, 1,300 right now, and StartPage is about the same. DuckDuckGo is a little higher, so it's, the biggest privacy-based search engine. So Search Encrypt, how it protects you, it doesn't track you. It doesn't track any user identifiable information when you use it. Secondly, it expires your browsing history. So when you search on the website, your history, it'll encrypt it. So it encrypts your search terms. But then after 15 minutes, after you're done searching, those searches expire and they essentially disappear out of your history. So even if someone gets on your computer and goes into your browsing history, all they can see is that you did a search. They have no clue what you searched for. If they try to click on that link, the link's, broken. It doesn't work anymore. So it's completely private in that sense. Search Encrypt uses two types of encryption. They use AES 256 encryption, which is just kind of a industry standard. It has a 256-bit key, so it's really secure. And then they have SSL encryption, which is kind of a standard website encryption so that your information isn't transmitted in plain text over the web. Search Encrypt was made with privacy by design, so it's, the people who made it obviously had privacy in mind, and if a feature wasn't completely private, it's not included. So it's very safe. Their privacy policy is transparent about what information they do use. It's very little. It's like your search terms and nothing that could identify you. So it's in their privacy policy, along with privacy by design. It was made to be private, and then they're not going to track your information. So Search Encrypt is a search engine. It encrypts your search terms locally. It makes searching the web more convenient because you don't have to worry about if your search engine is going to follow you around. So it's important to use private search engines just because somewhere down the road, if there's an information request sent into Google, they may have to send your searches, all of the searches that they have stored in their system that you've performed, which isn't necessary. They don't need to do that to be able to provide good search results. And that's kind of Search Encrypt's goal, is to, allow users to find the pages they're looking for on the web, but then not have that extra, burden of handing over all their information to their search engine. There's a lot of stories just about, how In legal cases, people have gone to Google and been like, hey, we need this information, and then Google has just handed it over. So Search Encrypt and other privacy-based search engines protect people from that, and I think you should use one. So in a nutshell, that's Search Encrypt.